Sama.
Minka.
Wall Abusia for Ghana Football Association 29th Ordinary Congress. And a Cosono, Fabri, a year Abontain, and our Orheno, the room Nafi, and some air Coso El Hono, a year E.S. Okreku, the president of the Ghana Football Association. Wono El Casa, Tia Port Nafi, and some are what the air Tujano, ultimately at the Amamo.
Ibra de media no ewo no
Gradually, I'm coming to the end of perhaps a long but very, very important speech in our football history. Honorable Mr. Sponsor, I have said here that one of our identified challenges in our industry is a lack of transportation by our clubs. Whether Premier League, whether it's one league, whether Women's Premier League, etc., etc. With the blessings of my ESCO, thank you very much. We are, from the upcoming season, introducing a new bus acquisition strategy that will see the Ghana Football Association investing in 30 buses into the football ecosystem. We will invest in 30 buses over a 3-year period in the football ecosystem. First beneficiaries will be our Niswani clubs and our women's clubs. Again, I'm grateful to ESCO for believing in this vision and for agreeing with me that this is a big challenge in our football ecosystem. So for the upcoming Niswani League, we have 9 buses for the taking for the Niswani clubs. And for the Women's Premier League, we have 4 buses to be won by our Women's Premier League clubs. This strategy will be rolled over. The target is that every team that is competing in our leagues will have access to 1 decent bus to help in their transportation. This is a game changer. And throughout my lifespan here, as a leader of this amazing family, I have been speaking about fixing the fundamentals of our sports. Making sure that we create a football ecosystem that is grounded on facts, that is sustainable, that can stand the test of time. Indeed, in the time past, I chalked a lot of successes. We also went through bad patches. The only way we can be sustainable and to keep the momentum is to fix the fundamentals, is to identify the very, very small problems that have faced our football, and ensuring that they are fixed. In my introductory notes, I spoke about the previous leadership of the FA. And one of them brought to life what we call the academic house, where football was introduced into our schools and where our students were given the belief that they can also pursue academic excellence and also have their dreams of playing football. Along the same lines, we are introducing what we call the GFA School Football Academy, where our brothers and sisters will be scouted from the woods of Ghana, working closely with the Ghana Education Service and placing these super talents in carefully selected secondary schools in Ghana, where they will pursue their academic careers and also their footballing careers. The foremost GFA Football Academy will be in the Upper East. They will be training at our newly established technical center in Bolgatanga, and they will be schooling at the Bolgatanga Secondary School. The same strategy will be repeated in the Ashanti region, representing the Big Belts, and then in the Greater Accra region, representing the South Coast. What that means is that we'll be catching all the super talents very young, at the right level in ages, and then using our football philosophy, offer them football teaching. These players will be available to all the clubs that we have in Ghana, and they will also be available to our national teams. This is the way to go. Honorable Minister of Sports, I want to talk briefly about our footballers. I want to talk about player welfare. I know Yusuf Chita is here. Carefully protected by the young lawyer. Footballers represent our sports. They are the key players in football. And it's the reason why some of the policies that I'm speaking about is targeted at footballers. I've spoken about the bad strategy to make our footballers comfortable. I've spoken about the continuation of our football strategy to make sure that our players have access to footballs. I've spoken about the continuation of our boot strategy to ensure that our players have first-class, high-grade football boots. But we are also in discussion with the PFA team. In fact, we are at the tail end of the discussions in the introduction of standard player contracts for our players and for our clubs. For some of our legends who made Ghana proud but find themselves in very, very unfortunate situations, we will be introducing via our GFA Foundation. If you see here, you see GFA case. The introduction of a welfare scheme that is targeted at very, very needy and destitute ex-national team players. Full details will be announced via the GFA Foundation soon. We will continue with the attachment opportunities for our coaches. Some of our ex-players will be supported to add value using the GFA football school strategy. Obviously, this will allow our ex-players to pursue their careers in governance. We have already taken the decision to allow our legends free access to stadia across the country. Thank you very much. We are in discussion with the BFAG on the possibility of the introduction of minimum player wages for our players. We will also introduce a life and funeral insurance for our ex-national team players. Honorable Minister of Sports, members of Parliament, club owners, CEOs here regarded, you can see clearly that the process that was started in 2019 is a very long process. It takes time, it needs time, it will take a lot of resources, it will take continuous investments, support, hard work and sacrifices by all stakeholders to bear the good fruits that we all yearn to see. And that we all deserve. I will forever welcome all the good advices, suggestions, and criticisms, and only hope that those criticizing will not only criticize, but offer solutions to the problems that is facing our football. The solution to our football problems is not to defame people. The solution to our football problems is to show respect to club owners like themselves, because we deserve the truth. The solution to our football problems is not to forge documents to mislead the public. The solution to our football problems is not to go over to my brothers here from members of Parliament with lies. The solution to our football problems is not about NDC and MPP, because football goes beyond political affiliations. If you are interested in leading football, speak football, because our people here know what is football. Our club owners and CEOs here know what football is about. And I know you know what your needs are. You deserve respect. You do not deserve lies. You do not deserve false propaganda. My brothers from Parliament deserve the truth. If you go to them and say, Curtis MPP, Curtis NDC, that is not the truth. That's not what they want to hear. They want to hear the problems of football, how football can be made better, and how we can collectively earn from our investments. At the end of the day, all of us here feed on the same brand. The brand that supposedly has been destroyed. The brand that started a journey of being resurrected in the year 2019. It is the same brand that currently is attracting minimum 25 partners from the private sector. It It's the same brand that has raised your emotions, your passions, and your desire, even to offer yourself to lead. It is the same brand. I've said here that I am not interested in destroying the brand that you offered me the chance to rebuild. If indeed you love Ghana football, you should be interested in building the brand and not to destroy the brand. Because in 2019, when we took office, this brand called Ghana football was badly damaged through acts that we are talking about. The acts of stealing documents, the acts of forging documents, the acts of misleading public officers. We are football people. We understand football. And we will reject such faceless cowards who want to destroy our brand. Some few months ago, I came to all of you to seek your support, to pray for us, so Ghana can make it to the Mondial. Because as a country, we're a football nation. We love our football. We crave for football success. Through your prayers, through the support of my minister, through the support of members of parliament, Black Stars, and all our national teams received the needed financial support in our attempt to resurrect the Ghanaian. I will stand here on behalf of the football community to say thank you to the president of our country, members of the Select Committee of Sports, to my honorable and hard-working Minister of Sports, for all the support. And let me say this: your investment in football is not a waste. Football is a product that needs continuous investment, that needs attention, and that needs a never say die attitude in investment. So never ever think that we failed in Morocco, the maidens failed, so your appetite to invest in a noble game should quit. Football represents the want of the people, the love of the people. We are all committed to resurrecting our football. This is the process that started in 2019. This process needs men who are honest, and who are committed, and who will put their shoulders behind an alien ship and make sure that this ship is fixed. So I came to you and I asked for your support as Ghana tried to make it back to the World Cup, to the Mondial. The last time we were at the World Cup, Senior Men's World Cup, was in 2014. And we know about what happened in 2014. Through your prayers, we made it to 2022. That was a big game for us. We earned the respect of the world. As a leader of the football family, I would have loved that Ghana got to the World Cup. That was a vision. It didn't happen. But what happened because you gave us your support. And I did promise that when we go to the World Cup, when we have any benefits from the World Cup, and when I engage my sector minister, any benefit that comes to the FA, some will directly come to you. I stay with that promise. a journey to revive our football, a journey to sow good seeds, a journey to make our dear country great and strong. That journey started in 2019. On Wednesday, I will be presenting to Ghanaians the biggest gift of our football ecosystem. Finally, we have a scientific work done by the Technical Directorate, a document that will guide our football, a document that will develop our football, a document that will identify the identity of the Ghanaian game. When you speak to Mohamed Polo, he will speak about the Agro. On Wednesday, we will launch the official Ghanaian playing philosophy, the DNA of the Ghanaian football. Honorable Minister of Sports, Vice President, members of the Executive Council, honorable members of Parliament, my cherished members of Congress, I am humbled by the opportunity to serve all of you. It's an opportunity I have never taken for granted. It's an opportunity I embrace with all hands. It's an opportunity I will never forget. I'm very grateful for that opportunity that all of you offered me to serve. You must look back and be happy about the stage in which we are with our football. It's not the best. It is a process. Fixing the foundation of our sport is a process, but with this kind of support, this level of support from each one of you, we will successfully make our football great and strong. Thank you.
Honorable Alhassan Kobna Gansa, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much. Honorable Akusika Abubuati, thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Honorable Abukari Kawuni, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much. Honorable Solomon Koyen, I hope I got that right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. Honorable Kwabna Witanya, thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, after that unusual law wait. I'm told that I've been fined. One Ghana, please. Honorable, thank you very much for coming. Thank you. So let's go to item number 7 on the agenda. The appointment of scrutineers for the meeting. Thank you, Mr. President. We'll move on to appointment of members to check their minutes. I'll call on members of Congress to propose 3 members from the membership of Congress to check the minutes after it's been written. Any nominees? Meanwhile, the university does not allow water into this great hall. So please, if you are thirsty and you need water, kindly move out in your reserve. George of Greater Accra. Mr. Abim Shadow is nominated. Mr. Abim Yeboah of Accra is nominated. Last nomination, we need 3. Thank you very much. So we have Mr. Abim Shadow, Mr. Obri Yeboah, and then Mr. Edmond Aka. As many Congress members who are in favor of the nomination, please show by hands. Thank you very much for the appointment of the 3 members to check the minute. We move on to the appointment of the scrutineers, those who will help us count if there is a need to count voting. Again, we need 3 members to do that work for us. So please, we need nominees. Thank you very much for the nomination. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As many members who are in favor of the nominations, please show by hand. Thank you very much.
Congressman, at this, can I have your silence, please? At this point in time, I want to invite the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, the man who first helped us to win the U20 AFCON, and the man who took us to the World Cup, the platform to deliver his keynote address.
Thank you so much, the President of Ghana Football Association, my good friend, Mr. Kenneth Simon, Vice President of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Mahado, the ranking member of the Youth and Sports Committee of Parliament, and honorable members of Parliament, dear President, Chairman of GABCA, the General Secretary of the FA, club owners and club administrators here, former vice presidents of the FA, Mr. Fakomo and Dr. Friede, members of Congress, distinguished invited guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. I'm most grateful to the TFA for inviting me to participate in this event and for the opportunity to share my thoughts with you on this special occasion. I bring you warm greetings and sincere compliments from His Excellency the President of the Republic, the #1 fan of football, President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. It warms my heart to see the Ghana Football Association hosting this Congress to reflect on their previous performance as well as pathway for the future. This would not have come at a better moment for Ghana. Football, as we all know, is the most popular sport in Ghana with a huge fan base. According to some, the number of coaches in Ghana equal to the country population. That indicates how enthusiastic Ghanaians are about football. Football has become somewhat a religion for some Ghanaians. This places significant pressure on the Ghana Football Association and also the Ministry of Youth and Sports to develop football to the level that Ghanaians expect. It is my hope that at the end of this Congress, we will make decisions that will result in the development of the game we all have. President and Congress, the government of Ghana have made significant strides in facilitating sports development across our nation. We have witnessed unprecedented investment in infrastructure, policies and programs aimed at nurturing talent and promoting excellence at all the various levels. We remain committed to the growth of sports in Ghana and will continue to provide the necessary resources to foster the thriving sports ecosystem in our country. However, infrastructure and financial investment alone cannot guarantee success. We must undergo comprehensive transformation of our football landscape. The Ghana Football Association must take critical look at the current approach and embrace new vision for the future. Our Premier League clubs have lost their competitive edge in the time to reclaim our position among the African best. The FA, club owners, club administrators, key stakeholders must invest in all aspects of the game to attract more fans into our league centers and regain our prominence in African club competition. Let us develop strategies to make our domestic league more attractive and competitive and financially sustainable. Congress, permit me to use this occasion to congratulate the Yema Football Club and Dreams FC Football Club for winning the Premier League and the FA respectively. Let me also double congratulate Ampem ladies for their double win in this season. them all the best as they represent our country at Africa. To achieve competitively and match the high performance league around the world, we must empower our coaches through continuous capacity building and exposure to international standards. It is imperative that our coaches possesses the necessary skills and knowledge to develop our players our players' potential to influence. They must be trained in both technical and leadership aspects of the game. I therefore take the opportunity to commend the Ghana Football Association for the wonderful work in ensuring that coaches acquire licenses, CAF licenses, and organizing periodic refresher courses for our local coaches. Football has the power to unite our nation like any other sports. We have utilized the uniting force, the unifying force of our last success in international competition, where the whole nation rallies behind our national teams, and we must strive for superior performance that unites our country and foster national pride and integrate the spirit of patriotism and nationalism within every Ghanaian. Good governance is paramount to the success of the game of football in Ghana, and we must uphold the principle of efficiency, effectiveness, accountability, and equity in the management of football affairs. Fair refereeing is vital to the integrity of our league. We must continue with the effort to address the perception of compromises that exist within our refereeing system. Once again, let me congratulate the FA for initiating the Catch Them Young refereeing policy. To train and instill discipline in young and upcoming referees, this move is commendable. Grassroots development is the lifeblood of Ghanaian football. We must reignite the vibrant juvenile soccer scene that once produced our legendary players. Let us nurture our young talents and provide them with opportunities to grow, ensuring a continuous pipeline of exceptional players for our national teams by taking advantage of over 136 astroturfs constructed by government and other private individuals. I have no doubt that the Football for Schools initiative will go a long way in reviving grassroots football. Mr. President and Congress, let me once again commend the FA for launching the Women Football Platform. I believe this initiative will develop and position women's football in Ghana to compete in the continent and also at the global stage. The management of our national team is a solemn responsibility entrusted to the Ghana Football Association. This trust comes with obligation to account to the people of Ghana for our stewardship. Transparency is all in all transactions, memorandums of understanding, sponsorship packages, agreements entered into both foreign and local is paramount. The national team will continue to receive support from the states, and it is our duty to ensure that all resources are fully accounted for, satisfying the expectation of Ghanaians, and it's also the responsibility of the players and the technical team to exhibit the spirit of nationalism and patriotism whenever they get the opportunity to represent our country. Mr. President, let me just add that in all the effort the FA is making to develop the grassroots football, let me hasten to add that we should include in our development process the spirit of nationalism and patriotism among our players. Because I find it very, very, very difficult to comprehend and understand that the states will make all the resources available by making sure that we want to give opportunity for our national team, get them flights for camping opportunity, accommodate them for a very long period during campaign, feed them, give them even trial matches. Then when these players get to tournaments, instead of focusing on the tournaments, the focus is on their bonuses and what meanwhile they are being paid per diem to make sure that they focus on the tournaments. It is time for our juvenile and our national team players to value the flag that they represent, the flag of our country and the flag of our nation. The government remains committed to the holistic development of the sports in Ghana. Our unprecedented investment in infrastructure have been evident and clear for all to see. Let me use this platform to enumerate a few among others. Congress, 6 out of the 10 multi-purpose youth resource centers which started simultaneously are almost done, and very soon His Excellency the President will be commissioning the 6th. Work will soon begin on the phase 2 of the remaining 4, and the 6 that are completed are the 5,000-seater multi-purpose youth resource center at in the Volta region, 5,000-seater multi-purpose youth resource center at Zim in the central region, in the western region, 5,000 multi-purpose youth resource center also completed. Dumpa Ofe in central region, 5,000 multi-purpose youth resource center also completed. Doma also 5,000 youth resource center also completed. And Ofodia in the district in Mafia also 5,000 seater. The remaining 4, the second phase work will begin very soon to ensure that we complete all of them and put them to good use. And this add up to the 136 asphalt that we have already constructed. The government over the years have also embarked on a series of renovation of our stadium. Accra Sports Stadium has gotten its share. The renovation of phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 is completed. Baba Yara Sports Stadium today in Kwasi, the phase 1 has been done. The contractor has been asked to move, and the phase 2 currently work is ongoing. Kirkos Sports Stadium has gotten its share. The Sipon Sports Stadium have all benefited from the government intervention. In recent times, there have been reports in the media concerning the state of Esipon State Sports Stadium, and I can assure all of you that we have resolved the procedural delays. The contractor has gone back to sites on working on the phase 2. It is my wish that the teams within the region will make good use of these facilities when completed. The government is also building sporting facility at Baltimore and at the University of Ghana to host and organize the 13th African Games, CAMS 2024. A FIFA standard stadium at the University of Ghana is one of them, accompanied by several warm-up pitches which will be utilized at the grassroots level after the games. I believe the time has come for the paradigm shift in Ghana football. We need to change the way we think about football, the way we manage our teams, and the way we develop our players. Football, as we all know, is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and with the right mentality, approach, and strategy, Ghana will equally reap a lot from the game. Trust me, with the right strategy, there wouldn't be need for any team to even fall on government or any national, the effort to fall on government to run the national teams. In conclusion, Mr. President and Congress, let me once again congratulate you and wish Congress a fruitful deliberation. Let us use this opportunity to redefine and make decisions that will develop our football. God bless our homeland Ghana and make us great and strong. Thank you so much.
Suspension of a member. The proposal has been sent to all members. We will not receive any document in response. The legal basis have been provided, and the proposal says that it is against the background that the Council acting under Article 17 of the GFA statutes and in reference to the responsibility of GFA members under Article 16(1)(j) propose to the Congress for the confirmation of the suspension of Ashanti Group as since we did not receive any proposal after to the proposed confirmation of the suspension, I will call on the member to move the one seconded into the voted on. Any member
Mr. President, members of the ESCO, fellow Congress men and women. Honorable Minister, sorry, I don't want to go into politics. There is this agenda on the table that ASBO needs to be suspended. The ESCO had already suspended it, and it needs to be confirmed by Congress. Yes, indeed. General Secretary said he had not received any counter proposal on that agenda. Ideally, Youth Football Club was supposed to respond to that, being the affected member. Mr. General Secretary, I think if I land, you will know that I am moving the motion or giving a counter motion.
Please, if you are moving the counter motion, please move it. Or if you are moving the motion for adoption, also move it.
Mr. Secretary, I hold the view that Ajbo should be pardoned by Congress and their suspension lifted.
This is not the process. The legal basis has been provided. If we do not confirm, then we are saying that Ajbo should continue to work with people who have been banned. The paper we sent to you clearly says that. So please, anybody who wishes to say there is a question, please kindly let's proceed.
Mr. Secretary, I think
Please, there's a different procedure for what you are saying. So let's continue with this procedure that can come later. Please, let's follow the agenda.
so good.
Amin.
Thank you very much, General. In the absence of any counter, I move the motion for Congress to confirm the suspension on Ashanti Road. I therefore move.
Thank you. Any statement?
Before you use my vice chairman is still reading, I support.
Thank you very much.
We can tell motion. I go to the back. Because the Ghana Football Association is NGO registered by Liberty Liability Guarantee limited by guarantee. I don't see the reason. I'm not a lawyer. If it's any reason, anyone here can take Ghana Football Association, they are above the Ghana law, they should tell me, I'm counter the motion. As God should be back.
Thank you. As many Congress members who are for the motion, sorry, anybody in support of the counter? Thank you. As many members who are for the confirmation of the suspension, can you show by hands? Those in support of the motion. Motion to confirm. Those in support of the motion sent to you to suspend. Those not in favor. Those in favor, 67, those against 17. So the motion is carried. Thank you. We move on to the approval of the minutes of the preceding Congress. The minutes have been sent. We have not received any thing from members of Congress. So the minutes is being approved. Thank you. So we move on to the next, which is the activity report. So item 10 on the agenda, we have activity report containing activities since the last Congress by the General Secretary. Can we have the report, please? The report has been sent, and then we'll have a video to add to it. Kindly play the video. Please sound, and then you can give the light after I can see.
The Ghana Football Association launched the Talent Identification Program that seeks to identify and develop the best talented youth players, both male and female, in the country. The reason is to form the base of the various national teams as this project, open to boys and girls, is put in 15 zones for the boys and 5 zones for the girls. Hester from UEFA joined Bernard Lippe, the technical director of the Ghana Football Association, for this launch.
The road ahead will be rough, will be muddy. But as a family, as a unit that believes in the vision of investing in our tomorrow, we will get it.
As part of efforts to enhance the capacity of our coaches, the Ghana Football Association handed an opportunity to Yusuf Bazzi and Babanu to travel to Germany for a 4-week attachment stint with Bundesliga side Hoffenheim. Again, 5 of our coaches in the women's game are currently undergoing a 1-year coaching program with the Dutch Football Federation. They include Mercy Tego Kwako, Anita Bridwita, Charles Anoche Frimpong, Joyce Boate Eje, and Edna Quegri. These coaches recently returned from Holland, where they had attachment to Ajax Amsterdam, Feyenoord Rotterdam, PSV Eindhoven, and PEC Zwolle. Still on coaching courses, the Ghana Football Association has succeeded in organizing coaching courses for beginners across the country. football regimes for coaches who are in the juvenile level. Also, the Ghana Football Association, in collaboration with CAF, organized a special licensee coaching course for female coaches as part of the two institutions' desire to increase the number of female coaches to close the gender gap demonstrated on the continent with regards to coaching. In this course, only female coaches were granted the opportunity to train at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence at Pampram.
This is a course that is sponsored for only women, whereby we can get more female coaches into the system. So for the intent or objective of this course is to train more female coaches for the female branch. Hopefully they can graduate through the levels to get to the national teams to coach the female national team.
Thanks to CAF and the GFA who has put us together to pave way for we women to also do better in our coaching career. Whatever that we are going to learn here, basically we're going to inculcate it into our world of football to help our women especially in the game. So I'm not going to keep it to myself, but rather put it out there for our players to learn from whatever we are being taught here.
I think you need to understand the game to be able to read the game well so that your team will perform better. I'm here in two capacities, as the CEO and then also as a potential coach who can actually affect the team play on my team.
The Football Association, with the help of FIFA, also successfully organized a special goalkeepers course at the Ghana Center of Excellence at Pampram. Again, a special licensee with 2 courses has been ongoing at the Ghana Center of Excellence. As part of the new coaching regulations under CAF, coaches need to go for a refresher course to keep their license or forfeit it. As a result, the Football Association successfully organized refresher courses for holders of License B and License A. The Technical Directorate of the Ghana Football Association introduced the Football Analysis course for clubs, coaches, and individuals who wish to have a certificate in football analysis. The course was aimed at getting clubs and other stakeholders to be abreast with modern trends in the game.
You know, it's a great area in football, especially in Ghana. So coming over, you know, you clear a lot of misconceptions and biases which we all have. We all know about the game. This is more data, narrative-based, evidence-based. So it's quite, it was really good, beyond my expectation.
For the course, I would say it's very good. In a sense that the ways and means most of the teams are using is this course. If teams will be able to channel those monies into this course, it will benefit them a lot. And also, it will improve on their play as a team. And after this course, we know that we are going to be beneficial to all the teams if we are more open to help them.
As part of efforts to improve domestic competitions, the Executive Council took a decision to invest part of the FIFA Forward 1.0 money into the construction of borehole facilities across the country.
It was very important to us because we are finding it difficult to maintain the fish. So far as council, so far as we here now, and we can also charge for the class.
It's a great feeling. We are very grateful to the GFA for this considering us to be beneficiaries of the borehole project. We are very grateful.
A number of league boreholes have been already commissioned by President Kurt Edwin Simeon Okraku and Vice President Mark Abba. The latest borehole to be commissioned was the Bogatanga Senior High School borehole facility in the Upper East region. Others include the Greater Accra region, Western region, Central region, Brong Ahafo region, and Ashanti regions. In all, the FA expects to commission about 68 boreholes to improve domestic competition. Ghana hosted 6 other countries in the first edition of the Wafu B Girls U20 competition. In the end, the Black Princesses of Ghana lived by the host and win mantra as they defeated their Nigerian counterparts in the finals. The final win gave Ghana the first ever Under-20 Girls Championship trophy and also confirmed Ghana's dominance in the West African Southern region. Ghana made a 4th World Cup appearance after beating Nigeria to the singles slot following a draw in Abuja. The Black Stars, however, crashed out of the competition after losing 2-0 to Uruguay in the 3rd match. Before then, the team had lost 3-2 to Portugal and beating South Korea 3-2 in the other matches. Before Ghana's participation in the FIFA World Cup, the Ghana Football Association announced a number of partnerships to cushion the team's participation. They included MTN, Mara, Flora Tissues, Uber, among others. To the Premier League.
In the final day of the 2022-2023 Football Premier League,
Redeemer Sporting Club left it late to win the Bet Power Premier League following a 3-0 win over Tamale City on the last day of the season. The Tapalas pipped the Chip United to the title as the league went to the wire and only decided on the last day. Let's shift focus to the second tier competition.
3-4 hours before kickoff, and the fans have been here on their feet in the stands on the hot sun.
Tano Bofuapa returned to the Premier League after 16 years of absence as they beat their rivals Techiman 11 winners 7-6 on penalties after 120 minutes of football failed to produce a winner. In Zone 2, Nations FC were crowned champions on the last day of the season, having wrapped up the campaign with 2 games to spare. They defeated Asokwa Deportivo 3-1 to cap an amazing season at the Dr. Kwame J. Sports Complex. In Zone 3, Bandro Heart of Lions sealed promotion to the Premier League 6 matches to end the season